Hello, this is Dr. Dan Yachter of Elevation Health. There are so many people that I meet, they're just tired. They're worn out. Are you tired? And that's literally the #1 clinical complaint. Fatigue. Hardly anybody has energy anymore. Over 90% of Americans can't get through the day without jolting their system with coffee or an energy drink. And most people don't know, most Americans don't know how dangerous tons of coffee are, or these energizing drinks are, these artificial stimulants are for the thyroid, the adrenals, the heart. Long-term usage is shown to actually burn out these organs. And not only that, many of the energy drinks have been linked to heart attacks, strokes, and other awful complications. And that's why we're excited about this Elevation Health Energizing Nutrition Blockbuster Workshop event. We invite you, your friends, family members, loved ones to learn how to generate natural levels of energy. Fatigue is of epidemic proportions now in our community. Without energy, you can't do anything. So if you're feeling tired and worn out, this is the workshop for you. Have you ever wondered how some people, the few that there are, how some people just have natural abundant levels of energy without stimulants? Well, you're going to learn that, why, and so much more at that workshop. The #1 most important factor in energy production is a clear nerve system. The health of your entire body, the health of your organ systems, your energy level is completely determined by the health of your spinal cord, your brain-body communication, your brain-body connection, the ability of your brain to clearly transmit life, health, energy, power, strength through your spine, through your spinal cord, and then out to your body. That's how your body runs. This is an energy system, your spine and nerve system. So we're going to be sharing strategies, powerful strategies, on how to get your spine nerve system healthy and how to keep it healthy for life. That's the #1 factor in energy production. Of course, we always include powerful knowledge and strategies on nutrition, eating well, moving well, making sure that you're keeping toxins out of your body and you're putting the right things in. Fatigue is of epidemic proportions, and if you don't have energy, it could also mean that there are other things that are brewing in your body, maybe other diseases that have yet to be discovered. Many times fatigue is a secondary sign of something more serious going on in your body, maybe a heart problem, maybe a blood sugar issue, diabetes, cancer or otherwise. So come learn powerful strategies on how to get your body well and keep your body well, just in general how to develop great levels of health and healing. So we look forward to seeing you at this upcoming Blockbuster Workshop event. Energizing Nutrition. Elevation Health doctors look forward to seeing you at the event. God bless.
Welcome to EHTV. I'm Katie Johns, and today I'm here at the Granary. I want to take you grocery shopping. Everything that I'm going to show you today is something that you can use and that you can eat regularly, and things that you should keep in your pantry. So, follow me. We're going to go on a little shopping excursion today. The first thing that I like to do is pick out my produce, and for us in Texarkana, I go to a couple grocery stores. Most of you are probably going to be able to go to one grocery store and get everything you need, but let's just start here. Some of my favorite things to get, especially when I'm looking at anti-inflammatory type foods, wonderful cruciferous kale. This is so good for you. It's so healthy, so delicious. And in fact, they even have a sign that says eat kale and talks about the benefits of kale for your body. The next thing that I love to get is cabbage. First of all, it's delicious. Did you know you can actually put this on your grill and butter it up, and it is going to be so fabulous. Again, it's another wonderful cruciferous vegetable. Both kale and cabbage are known to have great anti-inflammatory properties, which we know is so good when you are preventing cancer. So, don't forget to get some cruciferous vegetables when you are shopping. The next thing that we're going to look at is dairy and eggs. If you are going to have dairy, something you really want to focus on is buying organic raw cheeses. So I like to buy, and it doesn't matter the brand as long as it's organic and raw, but see how it actually will say raw milk cheese, raw sharp cheddar cheese. If you're going to eat cheeses, get some that are organic, where you know that there are no hormones inside of the cheeses. That's very important. Same with your creams, your parmesans, anything that you're using. Make sure it's organic. And then the other thing that I love to get are eggs. I eat so many eggs, and what we try to do is get farm fresh, free range eggs. Now you can see here in our town, we actually have a local farm that produces these eggs. I want to show you real butter, something like pure Irish butter. Right here you can see milk from grass-fed cows. You want cows that have been grass-fed, and that's the importance, and that's the difference between organic butter and other butters, because probably the cows have been pumped with hormones. That's not what you want to ingest and take into your body. You don't have to get this brand. Look at, a lot of times you can just get organic 4 sticks of butter, and this is at any grocery store that you go to. I've found it everywhere. And then finally, lunch meats, because we all like to have some lunch meat. I like to put it in my salads. I like to do roll-ups with my meat. When you're looking for meats, what's important is that it's nitrate free. So I'm always checking, no antibiotics, humanely raised, no nitrates or nitrates added, gluten and casein free. Those are the important points. It's always going to be on the labels. So sometimes when I'm eating my nitrate-free meats or nitrate-free beef hot dog, I love to top it with raw, fermented sauerkraut. There is a big difference. Okay, let me just show you this. First of all, the first thing that you see, no sugar. Guys, that is so important. I promise you, if you go through your aisles and you start looking at labels, you're gonna find that sugar is added in everything. And we know that cancer feeds on sugar. And so that's something we wanna stay away from completely. Welcome to Butter Island. Almond butters, coconut butters, walnut butters. Here's what you want to look for when picking out a butter. What we don't want are added sugars, hydrogenated oils. We don't want any of that. So for my almond butter, I get raw in any kind of butter that I get. You can see here, I get raw almond butter. My walnut butter is raw. My coconut butter is raw. If it's not raw, it's probably been heated at a high temperature, which damages the nutrient content. So in order to get the full enzyme and nutrient benefit, get raw. Now here we are, and we're getting into kind of the condiment aisle, into canned foods. Now I want to show you something, because it's really important when you're picking these out, how hidden sugar really is. Just because it says organic doesn't mean that it's going to be the healthiest option for you, and that's what you have to look out for. So when you're reading labels, the first thing I look for is there sugar in this? And sure enough, there is organic evaporated cane juice. Now, okay, so that means that there's 7 grams of sugar in a half a cup of this. The reality is, over time, when you're buying products that have tons of sugar added all the time, it starts to build up. This happens to be a pizza pasta sauce, so this works for both. Okay, what I love about this product is, look at the ingredients. You've got organic Roma tomatoes, organic extra virgin olive oil, sea salt, organic basil, organic oregano, organic black pepper, organic roasted garlic, organic dried onion, and organic thyme. No sugar, no additives, no preservatives, just real product. I promise if you go into your refrigerator, you will find it. High fructose corn syrup, dextrose, sugar, it comes in all forms. And again, it's so important to stay away from that, because when you are working on an anti-inflammatory, anti-cancer strategy, you just want to eliminate all forms of sugar, especially high fructose corn syrup, which is such a dangerous sugar. I really stay away from salad dressings and do my own thing. One thing that I love, organic raw unfiltered apple cider vinegar. This is delicious, and this doesn't just taste well on a salad, which it does, but you can use this to make marinades. You can use this just in a glass of water with some lemon and some cinnamon. It tastes absolutely fabulous, a really nice, refreshing summer drink, and you are getting so much benefit. Again, like we've talked about, when you get unpasteurized and it's raw and unfiltered, you are getting full enzyme benefit, full nutrient benefit, tons of probiotics, and it's so easy on the digestive tract. So very important. I want to tell you another little trick. I want to show you something because this looks like it's going to be a really great product, right? Organic, unfiltered apple cider vinegar. Sure, why not? Let's just pick it up and buy it, right? Right here, you see this word, organic, pasteurized. When you see pasteurized, that means that it is not raw. It means it's been heated at a high temperature, so you've lost all your nutrient benefit. So that's the difference between pasteurized and non-pasteurized. Making yourself a healthy sauce. Here's the deal. Soy sauce has probably gotten a bad name because of MSG. And that is something you truly want to stay away from, okay? So no MSG. However, this organic, unpasteurized soy sauce, same with these raw coconut aminos, they have those same benefits that we've talked about. You've got your enzymes, your probiotics. These are very alkalizing to your diet, which is so vitally important when you are focusing on preventing cancer and even just for anti-inflammatory markers. We want to have a more alkaline body. Okay, you will never stick to eating healthy if you do not season and spice your food, but it's all about what you season with. However, you might be at a regular grocery store and you don't know what to look for. So I want to be very specific here because this is where it can get confusing. Even with your vanilla extracts, so many seasonings, even in organic, will have added sugar, added MSG. They will have added artificial flavors, artificial colors, which are so not good for you. And when you're seasoning your food with that 24/7, those little things add up. So you really want to be careful and you really want to be specific when you're purchasing your spices that you're not adding junk into your diet. When I'm looking at basil, what should I see for basil? I should see organic basil. That should be the only ingredient. I also want to point out turmeric, since we are talking about preventing cancer. Turmeric root is so healthy. It's curcumin. We talk about it all the time, how beneficial that is to preventing cancer. This is something I literally try to add in almost everything that I eat. Healthy fats. And a refined coconut oil probably won't have as many medicinal benefits, but what it is going to do is have very low coconut flavor. So when you're cooking with it, your food is still going to taste like food that you would cook with olive oil in the past, okay? And you can heat it at medium and high temperatures and it won't turn rancid or bad. If you want to pump it up one more step, you can look for something that's fresh pressed virgin coconut oil that has been unrefined. Now this is going to have amazing nutritional benefit and the flavor is unbelievable. And then this would be a coconut oil you can use on your skin, in your hair. You can take it medicinally, tablespoon a day. I mean, there's so many health benefits to this kind of coconut oil. So that would be your option if you wanted to bump it up just a notch. Natural, raw coconut milk. This is just such a great way to add healthy fats. It is so good for you. It's hypoallergenic. You're not going to have a problem with it. It tastes fabulous. I add this to my smoothie all the time. So I know you're probably really excited because you just saw us pan chips, and I think you were probably thinking that we were going to tell you that that is amazing to eat for an anti-cancer strategy, and I am here to tell you it's not. Here's the deal. You've probably noticed I haven't been buying processed foods. I haven't been buying a lot of carbohydrates. Within 4 seconds of eating a carbohydrate, it turns to sugar. You want to stay away from these things because they're just filled with so much junk that your body doesn't know how to process and it doesn't know how to handle. I do want to show you an alternative. Kale chips. Now, sometimes I just want to feel like I'm eating a chip. I do. And everybody wants to feel like they're snacking on something good. Kale chips are so good because, again, kale, cruciferous, anti-inflammatory, anti-cancer, so many health benefits to kale. If you look it up online, you will literally see articles and articles on the benefits of kale. So guess what? These are just dehydrated kale. Seasoned it a little bit with some Texas barbecue. This is a great alternative to chips and to carbohydrates, so when you get a little craving, reach for your kale chips. My final stop in this shopping excursion today is going to be in the flour aisle because I, like so many of you, love to bake, but I want to bake healthy things that are not going to add additional carbohydrates. So I want to show you some options to your typical flour. You've got two. One that I use the most is almond meal flour. This is amazing. I can make healthy cookies, I can make pizza crusts, I can make tostada shells, I can make pie crusts. I literally make everything with almond flour. It tastes so good and has the great consistency to make really fabulous sweets. And when I say sweets, I want to let you know I don't add sugar to my sweets at all. If anything, I'll use whole pure stevia leaf, or I'll just add additional no sugar added vanilla to sweeten it up. But I stay away from the sugars completely. Everything you've seen today is what I keep in my pantry or in my refrigerator. And obviously there's so much more that I buy, and there's so many more things I'd love to show you, but for today's time I wanted to show you staples that you could have that are going to be very, very beneficial in preventing cancer and keeping a very anti-inflammatory diet. With Elevation Health, our goal is always to help you live, learn, grow, and change. Feel the difference that Elevation Health can make in your life.
Hey, good morning everyone. I'm Dr. Jimmy LeBrec from Elevation Health, and today we're here at the Texas Motor Speedway doing the Lamborghini Esperienza. We have right now one of the fastest production car in the world right here. It's called a Lamborghini Aventador. Today we want to show you guys how crazy fast these cars are.
This is Dr. Rob. I am sitting inside what's probably the most beautiful high-performance vehicle on the planet. And what I want to do is I want to just show you what this car is all about and what this car is made of.
Okay, can you hear me? Okay, let me know when you're rolling. This car here can go 0 to 60 miles an hour in just 2.6 seconds. And then this car has a top speed of 230 miles an hour. It is a blast to drive these things.
One of my addictions, admittedly, is automobiles. Not just any automobiles, but fast automobiles. In fact, the faster the better. This car is absolutely gorgeous. When you see this car sitting behind me, you can see exactly what it is that I'm talking about. And so the lines on it are beautiful. Everything about this car is beautiful. And the best part about it is it's over 700 horsepower. 700 horsepower means this thing is fast. This automobile could be priced well over $400,000, $500,000, $600,000. Everything about this engine right here is the best of the best. You just don't put parts from AutoZone down the street into this car. Everything about this car is handcrafted, and because of that, you only put the best stuff in it. So when it comes to fuel for this automobile, you only put the best fuel in this car. You put the best oil inside here. It's got the best filters. It's got the best of the best of the best when it comes to this. And the reason for that is because this car is built for performance.
What I want to make sure you guys understand today is this: the mental impulses, the information from your brain going through your nerves to reach the end of your fingertips or to reach the end of your toes travels from 0 to 272 miles an hour in a split second.
Even though this automobile right here may be well over $600,000, I was reading an article the other day. It said that if you sold your body piece by piece or part by part, it would be worth over $9.1 million, which dwarfs what it is that you would pay for this thing right here, right? Now, here's the thing about your body. It's a great thing about your body, which this car cannot do and could never do, is your body can heal on its own, because it's the thing inside your body that this car does not have, and that's life.
As much as we love these cars, as much as it is a blast to drive these things as fast as we can, nothing compares to how fast the mental impulses can go through. So any interference, any subluxation, blocking those nerves, interfering with that mental impulse going to the end of your fingertips, to the end of your toes, will prevent you from being at your maximum potential.
God created this body with life inside it that controls every single cell, tissue, and organ inside your body. This life flows from your brain through your spinal cord, giving energy to every single one of your organs so that they can all do what they need to do.
And the reality is, we want to make sure that every single one of you out there get that mental impulse going 272 miles an hour into your body, to all your organs, all your body parts, so that you can be at your maximum potential. And only the adjustment can do that for you guys.
How do we take care of this body? Are we putting the best fuel inside of our body? Do we put the best food inside of our body? What are we doing with our bodies? Are we keeping our bodies fit and in shape? Because at the end of the day, it's worth way more than this Lamborghini Aventador could ever be worth. And because of that, we should take care of our bodies way better than you would ever take care of or even think about taking care of this car.
I want to make sure that you guys are really taking good care of your body through the specific chiropractic scientific adjustment that all the doctors at Elevation Health are trained to do, and they allow your body to function at its maximum potential, and that way you elevate your performance at home, at work, in your hobbies, in your sports.
Our job is to educate you on the proper structure and function of your body so that your posture is in the right place, so there's nothing interfering from that life or that brain sending the energy down to the rest of your body. It's our job to teach you proper fitness, how to rehab your bodies, how to warm your bodies up, how to do the right exercise to keep it in its proper alignment so that you have proper spinal function, getting that energy to every single cell, tissue, and organ inside your body. Our job is to teach you proper nutrition so you know exactly what kind of fuel to put inside this body so that you're performing at its best. Our job is also to make sure that you're educated on exactly what to do and how to do it so this body that's been designed by God can be able to function the way it was meant to.
We're very committed at Elevation Health to make sure that your body, your car, can function at its optimal potential, and then you drive it as hard as you want to so that you can experience life to its fullest.
Experience the difference that Elevation Health can make for you, and that difference is way more than the difference that could ever happen with one of these automobiles right here. So I want you to go out there and live your life. Have a great day.